The Spectacular Spider-Man was released in 2008. It tells the story of Peter Parker. He is Spider-Man and now he has to save the city from all the evil bad guys. I had seen season 1 of this series back in 2017 and I quite enjoyed it for what it was. It was only until recently it was added to Netflix and I decided to watch it all together. I had only seen season 1, so now I could watch the 2 seasons together. And what do I think of it? I think it's pretty good. I actually quite enjoyed this series for what it was, but I feel I'm a bit disappointed though by the end because it clearly sets up season 3 and we're not going to get it. It's cancelled and I'm a bit disappointed by that because I feel the story could have been a bit better and I feel like it clearly was setting up a 3rd season and now we're not going to get that. So that's kind of like a personal issue I have. I just feel some things aren't quite as great as they could be. Hence why they're trying to be set up for, future seasons. So, as for the storyline, it was pretty good. It was a lot of fun. It was engaging. It was interesting. It has a nice, lighthearted feel while also inserting some mature moments, so that's good. It has a good tone, like I said. There's good vibes in it. There's a good sense to it. I just think the story was fun. That's genuinely the big positive. It's a genuine good time. It's well written, it's well told, and well executed. I think the story, it could have, I don't know, I feel like it just sets up too many things while also trying to have its own wrap-ups. But for what we got, it's a good story. It's a nicely told story. I just think if we had a season 3, I'd probably like it a lot better. But I think the story, it's good. It's good for what it is. The animation is pretty decent. It's more blocky, though, to be fair. But I think it's nice. It's nice to look at. There's some good character designs, some nice 2D animation, which is good. And I like the movements. The fight scenes are good. It's got good environments, like good locations. It's got some good, good atmosphere. I like the visuals. It's not like an amazing visuals, but it's a nice little animation to look at. It's nice animated. It's got good sequences. I think this may be the best portrayal of Peter Parker, as I feel this is the most where he's a young teenager at high school and is a superhero. The voice acting is spot on, and the character arc is quite engaging too. He's an excellent character with great personality and a good superhero too. Harry isn't quite as good as I think he could be, to be honest. I wish we got a little more character development with him. While we do get character development with the Green Goblin stuff, I just don't think it's as good as it could be. As for his father, Norman, he's probably the best villain of the series, and he's quite interesting, but that's all I gotta say about him. Gwen Stacy was likeable, she was charming and a nice addition for the series. I like her relationship with Harry and Peter, and she's well written for what she is. Mary Jane is alright. I don't think she's in it that much as she should be, but I just think she's okay. Liz was bland in my opinion. Not that she's a terrible character by any means, I just feel she's a cop-out love interest for Peter. She's okay, I just think she could have been written a bit better. The other villains were good bad guys. I like the Venom character arc and I feel that was done fantastic. I feel the characters were my main issue. Not that they were bad, I just think they weren't quite as great as I think they could be. I just feel it's not that I found it hard to attach to them, I certainly found attachment to them. I just think it could be better. I just feel like I expected a little more. The soundtrack is really good and the theme song is very catchy. I just find it so catchy. Living on the edge, body cries, spinning web, swinging from the highest ledge, he can leap above my head. Spectacular, spectacular, Spider-Man. Spectacular, spectacular, Spider-Man. And the other soundtracks are pretty damn good. Overall, The Spectacular Spider-Man, while I feel if there was a 3rd season, I'd like it a lot more. But for what it is a solid series with a nicely told story, good animation, good characters, and great soundtrack. I'm going to give The Spectacular Spider-Man an 8 out of 10. So, that's my thoughts on The Spectacular Spider-Man. I know it's a very short review, but I just feel I wanted a bit more. I wanted more, especially after that cliffhanger. I wanted more, and I'm very disappointed that we're not going to get that. And I just think that's a massive shame that season 3 was cancelled. I just feel I was just, I was enjoying it. I was like, it's pretty damn good. And then we got to the end of season 2. I was like, oh, so that's it. There's not going to be a continuation. Yeah, but for what it is, it's a good series. Definitely worth a watch. And yeah, that's my thoughts. Stay tuned for the next review. Until then, guys, skadoosh everyone, and take care.